Hello children, how are you? I hope everybody fine at your home. Next chapter, sixth ratio and proportion. Today we will discuss what is ratio. Ratio means a ratio is a relationship between the two things of the same kind. How many times first number contains the second. First, suppose 6 ratio 4. What is the meaning? 6 ratio 4. 6 is called antecedent and 4 is called consequent. First one is antecedent, second one is called consequent. Okay. Some important facts about ratio. First one, a ratio is said to be in the simplest form or in the lowest form. What is in the simplest form? A lowest form. That means antecedent and consequent should be co-prime. HCF should be 1. Okay. For example, ratio 3 kg to 2 kg. 3 kg by 2 kg. See, HCF of 3 and 2, 1 only. You can't cut out. This is called a ratio. Okay, simplest form you have to represent. To find a ratio of two quantities of the same kind, both the quantities should be taken in the same unit. Okay, see, gram to gram, you can take the ratio. Yeah, centimeter to centimeter, meter to meter, both the quantities in same kind. Ratio is a fraction, it has no unit. Ratio also fraction only, no unit at all. Each term of a ratio is multiplied or divided by the same non-zero number. The ratio remains the same. That you know very well. Ratio is a fraction. When you multiply by numerator with one number, that same number you have to multiply by denominator, then that fraction have no change. That you already studied previously. So, now we will check it out, exercise 6.1. Before beginning the exercise, I am telling you have to work out the example very thoroughly. Examples are very important, okay, than exercise. First you do example, then you can understand exercise. First question, express each of the following in the simplest form. You have to cut out and write. That is called simplest form. First question, 24 ratio 36. 24 ratio 36, you can write it 24 by 36 also. Ratio 24 ratio 36 means 24 divided by 36. You can cut out in 12 table, like 12 2 are 24, 12 3 are 36. 2 ratio 3. See, up number and down number, antecedent and consequent. 1.7 ratio 0.34. You know very well in decimal chapter you already studied that after decimal you make same number of digits. Here 1 digit, here 2 digit. I made here also 2 digit by putting 0. Here 2 digit, here 2 digit. Then you can take out the decimal and cut it out. 5 ratio 1. 34 table I cut out. Okay. So third one is 5 and 1/4 ratio 2. Make this mixed fraction to improper fraction and denominators are different, so you have to make the same denominator. How the previous video I already told you how to make same denominator. You multiply, cross multiplication, you will get a same denominator. 121 are 21, 4 2 are 8, 4 1 are 4. Okay, 21 ratio 8. You can't cut out with any number table, both the number in a same number table. So this is the ratio. Fourth one is 4 kg 500 gram. Already I told you have to compare same quantity. Here kg, here gram. You have to convert kg to gram, yeah, gram to kilogram. So I converted kg to gram by multiplying 1000 and cut out the number. You will get a 8:1. Ratio having no unit because gram will be cut off. Here also 40 minutes ratio 2 hours. Converts hour to minute by multiplying by 60. Minute will cut out 4 table 1:3. Okay. You can write by dividing form also. Okay, ratio formula written, you can write 40 divided by 2 into 60. Cut out and you can write. Okay. Next 5 months 1.5 years. Convert year to month, that is easy by multiplying by 12. Okay. 5 months 1.5 into 12 18. Month will cut off 5:18. You can't cut out 5 and 18 in any one number table, this both number. Okay. Which ratio is greater? How to find out the ratio which is greater? 1:2 or 3:4? 1/2, 3/4. You can write a ratio as division also, fraction. 1/2, 3/4. Cross multiply. 1 4 are 4, 2 3 are 6. Which is greater? 6 is greater. So this one fraction is greater. This one ratio is greater. 3:4 is greater. Okay. Next 5:8, 7:9. 5/8 and 7/9. Cross multiply. 9 5 are 45, 8 7 are 56. 56 is greater. So 7/9 is greater. 7:9. This form you have to write the answer. Till here you are writing, then you will get a 1/4 mark will be reduced. You will get a 3/4 mark only. Okay. 3/10 or 2/15 cross multiply. 45 and 20, 45 is greater. That is 3/10 is greater. 3:10 is greater. 5/7 and 2/9 cross multiplication. 45 and 14. 5/7 is greater. 45 is greater. 5:7 is greater. Question number 3. The angles of a triangle are in the ratio 3:5:7. Find each angle. Okay. Angle of a triangle are 3:5:7. Find each angle. Whenever you will see ratio, along with the ratio number you have to put x. Okay. You take out this ratio and put x. Then angles be, we can say 3x, 5x and 7x. 3 angles you already studied that when you will add 3 angles in a triangle, the angle sum should be 180. 180 should be the angle sum. That is the rule in a triangle. Triangle having 3 angles. When you add these 3 angles, you have to get to sum 180. See, let the angle be 3x, 5x and 7x according to the question. 3x plus 5x plus 7x equal to 180. What is that? Angle sum property of a triangle. Angle sum property of a triangle. So add it 3 plus 5 plus 7, 15x equal to 180. Cut out, you will get x equal to 12. So you have to put instead of x 12, you will get each angle 3x, 5x and 7x. 3x 3 into 12 36. 5x 5 into 12 60. 7x 7 into 12 84 degree. Then next question number 4. Numbers are in the ratio 7:5. 7:5 you can assume that 7x and 5x. When you subtract this two numbers, you will get 96. That is the question. Question number 4. The two numbers are in the ratio 7:5. If their difference is 9, difference means subtracting, you will get 96. Find the numbers. So according to the question, we can write 7x minus 5x equal to 96. 7x minus 5 by 2x equal to 96. X equal to 48. How you are getting x equal to 2x equal to 96. 2 table you cut out 2 and 96. 2 4 are 8. 2 8 are 60. Okay. Otherwise multiplying 2 will be here divided. Numbers are 7x and 5x. In place of x you put 48. 7 into 48 336. and 5x equal to 5 into 48, 240. Next question. Numbers are in the ratio 3:2. When adding this number, you will get 60. That is the question number 5. Question number 5. Two numbers are in the ratio 3:2 and their sum is 60. Find the numbers. According to the question, 3x plus 2x equal to 60. 5x equal to 60. X equal to 5. Table you can cut out this 60. 12 5 are 60. X equal to 12. After you have to put x value 12. 3x equal to 3 into 12 equal to 36. 2x equal to 2 into 12 equal to 24. Next, question number 6. Total length 24 centimeter. From that, 3 pieces cut out. 1:2:3. 3 pieces are cut out. Okay. Then you have to find out the each piece length. 1:2:3. You can suppose 1x, 2x, 3x. These are the cut piece. When you will add this cut piece, you have to get to total length 24. Okay. Then 1 plus 2 plus 3. 6x equal to 24. X equal to 6 table you can cut out. 6 4 are 24. In place of x, you have to put a 4. 1 into 4, 4. 2 into 4, 8. And 3 into 4, 12 centimeter. Cut piece lengths are 4, 8, 12. Add it. 12 plus 8, 20 plus 4, 24. Total length is how much? 24 centimeter total length. Next question. Total money rupees 1400 distributed in 3 parts. According to how it distributed, first part is 2/3 of the second part. First part is 2/3 of the second part. Second part and third part ratio are 4:5. That means second part is 4x, third part is 5x. 4x and 5x. First part what? 2/3 of the second part. 2/3 of second part is 4x. 2/3 of second part, that is 8x by 3. Proportion. What is by proportion? Proportion meaning the comparison between two ratios. Ratios meaning comparison between two quantities. Proportion meaning comparison between two ratios. That means A ratio B, C ratio D. You want to check it both are in proportion. Proportion meaning both are equal or not. How to check it out? Cross multiply. AD equal to BC. Okay. If two ratios are in proportion, cross multiply AD equal to BC. A ratio B, C ratio D. A ratio B, C ratio D. You want to check it. Proportion sign is C, double ratio. These two are in proportion. Want to check it. How to check it? You have to multiply AD. See, AD. That is first one and last one. BC. That is middle one. Product of extremes equal to product of means. Product of extreme equal to product of means. Both products should be equal. When you will multiply AD, whatever answer getting, that answer should get when you multiply B and C. Then you can say these two ratios are in proportion equal. Clear? Now you understand proportion. Okay. Suppose A, B, C, D, 4 quantities. You have to check it. A ratio B proportional to C ratio D. What you have to do? Product of extremes, first and last. Product of extreme equal to product of means. Means meaning middle. Okay. That is AD equal to BC. You have to check it out, this one. Okay. Suppose you have to find out the fourth proportional. Fourth proportional. 3 number. Fourth is x. You don't know. After that you have to use this formula. Product of extreme equal to product of means. 18x equal to 54 into 6. You can cut out 6 3 are 18. 3 table 54 will be cut off. X equal to 18. Okay. Fourth proportion they will ask, then fourth number be x. They will ask third proportion, then third number will be x. Second proportion, then second number will be x. First proportion they will ask, then first number will be x. According to proportion you have to change. Next one is continued proportion. Continued proportion. Continued proportion. In continued proportion there will be three numbers only. A, B, C. Whenever the question is in continued proportion, there exist three numbers. Then middle number will come 2 times. Whenever three numbers are there, they are asking continued proportion, then middle number will become 2 times. That means B will come 2 times. Clear? Then you apply the same rule, product of extreme equal to product of means. That means AC equal to B into B. That means B square equal to AC. You want B square, you taken, then you have to take square root of AC. This is the rule. Continued proportion. Find out the value of x. Continued proportion, you know, middle number 1 will come 2 times. That is 9x, x 60. Product of extreme equal to product of means. X into x equal to 9 into 60. X 2 times. Which number multiply 2 times you will get a 9? 3 2 times. Like that 4 2 times you will get a 60. Okay. Then x square equal to 3 into 4 the whole square. Am I right? 2 powers are there. I have taken as common. Here 2 will be cut off. Then x equal to 3 4 are 12. That is called square root. Square root meaning, see, which number multiply 2 times. Square root of 9, that is 3. Square root of 16, that is 4. Okay. This also one method. Understood? Continued proportion meaning 3 numbers are there. One number will be x, they will give. So whatever may be the number, suppose it can come x, first number will be x. Okay. Then other numbers they can give. Only 3 numbers that will be there. Then you multiply middle number 2 times. 36, 25, 2 numbers. What is the mean proportion? Mean meaning middle. Middle number, suppose mean will be x. Middle number will be x. We will suppose as middle number as x. Mean proportion meaning middle proportion. Middle proportion suppose it as x. I told you, if 3 numbers are there, then what you have to do? Middle number will come 2 times. After that you apply the formula product of extreme equal to product of means. X square equal to 36 into 25. You take an x square. So this number also you made it like a square. 6 square into 5 square. You can write this as 6 into 5 the whole square. Cut it out this square. You will get x equal to 30. Clear? Mean proportion meaning middle proportion, that you suppose it as x. Whenever you see 3 numbers, middle number will come 2 times. Another one ratio is compounded ratio. Compounded ratio, that is not in exercise question, even then you have to understand. Compounded ratio meaning A by B, C by D. Compounded ratio meaning multiply antecedent and that meaning AC BD. You have to check AC equal to compounded ratio meaning, suppose A ratio B proportion to C ratio D. What is the compound ratio? Compound ratio meaning you have to multiply AC, antecedent to antecedent, and consequent to consequent. This ratio is called compounded ratio. Compounded ratio meaning when two ratios are in proportion, then you multiply antecedents and consequents. That ratio is called compounded ratio. Now we can see exercise 6.2. A by B equal to C by D. Then what you have to do? Check it. AD equal to BC. That is product of extreme equal to product of mean. Other meaning is that you can check it. A by B equal to C. By cutting also you can check it. See here. Question number 1. What is the question? Check whether each of the following is in proportion or not. You have to check it. It is in proportion. First one rule, product of extreme equal to product of means. Otherwise simply you can check it out. 6 by 21, 12 by 4. You cut it 12 and 4, you will get 3. These two should be equal. These two should be equal. Then only you can say these two are proportion. Otherwise you can cross out. The answer should be same. Okay. 6 4 are 24. 21 into 12 you will not get 24. It is not a proper. I am cutting. After that you check it. 3. Here 3 you are getting. No. These two are not a proportion. Next question. 4 by 3 and 6 by 45. Cross multiplication. 6 3 are 18. 4 into 45 will get 18. No. Otherwise you cut it. You can cut it out the number. No. These two are not equal. So these are not a proportion. Here 5 by 8. 200 by 125. Cut it out. 8 by 5. Here 5 by 8. Here 8 by 5. Both are not equal. It is not a proper. Otherwise you can multiply. So cross multiply. See product of extreme equal to product of means. And simply cutting. Okay, 30 by 15, 40 by 20. Cut it. You will get 2 and 2. Okay, both are equal. So these are in proportion. Otherwise you cross multiply. 320, 600, 15, 40, 600. Okay. This one also cut out 9 by 4. Here also I got 9 by 4. So these are in proportion. Cross multiplication also you will get the same answer. Here 6 by 8, 22 upon 33. 3 by 4 and 2 not equal. So it is not in proportion. You can use product of extreme equal to product of means also. Next question number 2. Find the value of x in each of the following. You use the formula 6 ratio 9 proportion x ratio 15. 6 ratio product of extreme 6 into 15 equal to 9 into x. Cutting. You will get x equal to 10. Product of extreme equal to product of means. Cutting children, I am cutting left hand side and right hand side. You can take 9 to here also. Here 9 multiplying. This 9 will become here divide. You can like that also you can cut. I am cutting left hand, right hand. Left hand, right hand when you are cutting down, you have to very much aware about numerator to numerator you will get, denominator to denominator you have to cut out. Here also x ratio 7, proportion 12 ratio 21. By cutting what you will get? X equal to 4. Product of extreme equal to product of means. Means meaning middle. Same only here also product of extreme equal to product of means. X equal to 7. Product of extreme equal to product of means. Here after decimal 1 digit. Here also after decimal 1 digit. You can take out this decimal sign and you can multiply. Okay. 1 by 3 ratio 1 by 4 proportion 1 by 9 ratio x. Product of extreme equal to product of means. Cutting you will get x equal to 1 by 12. Same procedure here also. Product of extreme equal to product of means. Cutting. After decimal 1 digit, after decimal 1 digit. So this 2 decimal I can take out. This will be remain same. After that here also after decimal 1 digit. Here decimal is not there. So I put after 3 decimal and 1 digit I kept. So here also after decimal 1 digit. Here also after decimal 1 digit. Point you can take out and cut it out. Okay, x equal to 2.1. This you have to write, okay, not written, you have to write product of extreme equal to product of means. Now find the fourth proportion. I told you fourth proportion they are asking, then you have to suppose fourth proportion be x. Product of extreme equal to product of means, you will get a x equal to 18. Here also let the fourth proportion be x. Product of extreme equal to product of means. By cutting you will get a 44.8. Divide it. Here fourth proportion be x. Product of extreme equal to product of means. Dividing you will get a 4.5. Suppose x. Product of extreme equal to product of means. Product of extreme equal to product of means, x equal to 3. 32, 24, 8. Fourth proportion be x. Product of extreme equal to product of means, x equal to 6. Here also suppose fourth proportion be x. Product of extreme equal to product of means, okay, x equal to 15. Next question number 4. Find the third proportion. I told you third proportion they are asking, third proportion be x. Two numbers given, 2 and 4 given. Let the third proportion be x. I told you if 3 numbers are, then what you have to do? Middle number will come 2 times. Okay. And product of extreme equal to product of means. Cut it, you will get a x equal to 8. I told you a, b, c 3 numbers are there. Then middle number will come 2 times. ac equal to b square. Here also 2 numbers are there. Let the third proportion be x. Middle number will come 2 times. Product of extreme equal to product of means, you will get a x equal to 27. 36 and 42. Third proportion be x. Product of middle number will come 2 times. Product of extreme equal to product of means, you will get a x equal to 49. 16, 36. Let the third proportion be x. Middle number will come 2 times. See, product of extreme equal to product of means, x equal to 81. Here also third proportion x. Middle number 28 will come 2 times. Product of extreme equal to product of means. Here also third proportion be x. 96 will come 2 times. Middle number is there. Okay. Product of extreme equal to product of means. You have to write product of extreme equal to product of means. Okay. X equal to 190. Question number 5. Find the mean proportion. I already told you mean meaning middle. 2 numbers are there. Mean proportion. Let the mean middle number be x. 3 numbers are there. Then middle number will come 2 times. X into x. X square. 36 into 25. 36 which number? X into x, x square. You have to make this number also number square. Which number 2 times 36? 6 square. 25, 5 square. The square root also you can take straight away. Square root, what is the meaning of this one? Which number multiply 2 times you will get 36. Which number you multiply by 2 times you will get 25. Which number? That is 6. Here 5. That is directly you will get 30. Otherwise you can do like this also. 6 square 36, 5 square 25. Both are 2. So I taken common exponents and power, you know very well. A raised to m into b raised to m. You can write ab raised to m. Okay, 2 you can cut out, but you will get x equal to 6 into 5, 30. Here also mean proportion, middle one is x. X will come 2 times. X square equal to 1 by 2 into 0.3. Point you can take out. X square 0.8 taken. So point and 2 points. So 100 coming. 12 3 are 36 by 100. 36 meaning 6 square. 100 meaning 10 square. 6 by 10 the whole square common. 2 you cut out. 6 by 10 that is 0.6. Here also mean proportion, middle one is x. X will come 2 times. 2.5, 0.9, 100. 0.8 taken. So 100. Here 5 square and 3 square. Taken common bracket you take. And then 2 will cut out. You will get what? 5 3 are 15 by 10 the whole square. 2 cut out. What to x equal to 15 by 10, that is 1.5. Fourth one, mean proportion be x, middle one x. X will come 2 times. X square 24. Here you can't find out such a number that number multiply 2 times you will get 24 and 54. So you factorize. 6 4 are 24. If you factorize 8 3 are 24, then other number also you factorize with the 8 or 3. Okay, here I factorize 24 as 6 into 4. So I factorize 54 as 6. Any common number is 6 or 4. I taken 9 into 6. Here also 6 coming, here also 6 coming. So 6 2 times. 4 meaning 2 square, 9 meaning 3 square. So x square equal to common 2. 2 cut out, you will get 6 into 2 into 3, that is 36. Clear, children? 6 square, 4 into 9. After that 4 you can write 2 square, 9 you can write 3 square. Here 1 by 9, 4, middle proportion bx. Product of extreme equal to product of means. 1 by 9 into 4. 9 3 square only. 4 2 square. Okay, common 2 you can write. Here children 3 square only. So here 1 by 3 into 2, that whole square you can write. Okay, 1 by 3 into 2. Here also square, here also. 1 square 1 only. So you can write 1 square only. 1 square 1 only. So square you cut out, you will get a 2 by 3. Clear? 9 and 16. Middle one is x. X will come 2 times. See, 16 into 9, 4 square, 3 square. 4 into 3, the whole square. 2 cut out. 4 into 3 is 12. Question number 6 is the first, second and fourth terms given. First, second and fourth. First, second and fourth given. You have to find out the third. So let be third be x. Product of means equal to product of extreme. Otherwise product of extreme equal to product of means. You will get x equal to 33. Question number 7. Question number 7 is second, third and fourth given. Second, third and fourth given. You have to find out first term. So it will be x. Product of extreme equal to product of means. You will get x equal to 15. Simple one exercise. Now question number 8. Question number 8 is 9, x and 16 are in continued proportion. Just now I discussed this one. Continued proportion meaning 3 are there, 9, x, 16. You have to find out the value of x. If 3 numbers are there, middle will come 2 times. Okay. After that what you will do? 9 meaning 3 square, 16 meaning 4 square. Common and 2 will cut out. You will get x equal to 12. Question number 9. In a school library, the ratio of general knowledge books to mathematics books, is the same as the ratio of mathematics books to physics books. Okay, general knowledge ratio of mathematics, how much that will be same as mathematics ratio of physics. GK books how much? 150, and mathematics books how much? 300. Okay, in place of GK and mathematics I put 150 and 300. The same ratio will be maths and physics. Maths how much? 300 and physics. Cut out the ratio 150 and 300. You will get 1:2. Okay, 1:2 equal to 300. Ratio P. Then product of extreme equal to product of means. Straight away you will get answer. P equal to 600. Okay. I done cross multiplication. You can write a product of extreme equal to product of means also. You can find out. Okay. You will get 1 into P is P. 2 into 300 is 600. P equal to 600. Directly you will get an answer. Number of physics book is 600. Now question number 10. The ratio of the length and breadth of a field 5:7. Length is 5x and breadth is 7x. Its length you have to find out. Breadth is 56. Breadth is 7x. That breadth is 56 given. That is 7x is equal to 56. Then x equal to 8. Then what is the length? Length is 5x. In place of x you have to put a 8. 5 into 8, 40. Clear? Breadth given, that is 56. But ratio form 7x is the breadth. That given as 56. Now question number 11. On a day, the shadow of the pole and the tower, that is 30 and 40. Shadow of the pole and shadow of the tower, what? 30 ratio 40. 30 to 40. Okay. You have to find out the height of the pole ratio height of the tower. Height of the pole you don't know. Height of the pole is x and height of the tower given already, that is 60. Okay, 30 ratio 40, x ratio 60. Then x ratio 60, 30 ratio 40. 30 ratio, that means you cut out 3 ratio 4. Okay, 0 0 will cut out. X by 60, 30 by 40, cut out, you will get a 15 here, here 3. Cross multiply. 15 3 are 45, x equal to 45. Then how much length? 45 meter. 7 ratio 5 are 7x and 5x. What is the need? Why you are not telling 7 and 5 as the number? Because see, I will give the explanation. One got 35 marks in mathematics out of 50. One child got 35. Other child got 25 marks. Okay. One is 35 mark, other one got 25 mark. What is the ratio of these numbers? 35 ratio 25. What is? You have to cut it. Simplest form you have to write. 5 table you get up 7. Here 5. 7 ratio 5 as mark. But you can't say that first one child got 7 mark. Actual mark is 35 only. Okay. Second one got not 5 mark. Second one is 25 mark. But when you will take a ratio, that is reducing, that mark reducing and coming 7 ratio 5. You want to get your original mark. What you have to do? 7 ratio 5. Yeah, 7 by 5 your fraction. How to get the original? Original number by multiplying the HCF of 35 and 25. HCF of 35 and 25, what is the HCF? HCF will be 5. See, 25 and 35 HCF. What is the HCF? 5. So, you multiplied with your HCF, you will get the original number. That HCF you are considering as X. So, we are telling whenever you are getting ratio, you have to put X, then only you will get the original number. 7 into 5, 35 is the original. 5 is supposing as X. Okay. This 5 is supposing X. So 5x, that is 5 into 5, 25. You want original number, you have to multiply by x. X is the HCF of the original numbers. Clear? So always whenever you are seeing ratio along with that number, you are considering as x is the variable. X, A, B, whatever maybe you want to take as variables, you can take from English alphabets, small letters. I hope everybody understood now. Previous video, I skipped this question. Question number 4, find the product. Exercise 3.2. Okay. Find the product meaning multiplication only. Multiplication you know with them, cut out and write the answer. Okay, cutting. Make the mixed to improper. After that you cut it, you will get the answer. See. Mixed fraction you have to convert into improper. 7 3 are 21 plus 6 27. After that you cut it, you will get the answer. Okay, children.